What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we have some very big and crazy news coming out of the CS investing scene. As you can see up on the screen, CSGO trader bans, which, you know, CS2 trader bans, whatever. Everything's kind of moving from CSGO to CS2 still. Tweeted out this a couple of hours ago, at least at the time that I'm recording this video. Stack just got community banned with an inventory of $1.4 million. That is obviously quite insane. Stack, if you are a guy who has been around the CS investing scene for a while, this is a very notable figure, very infamous figure, very controversial figure. Definitely has some enemies in the scene, but of course also has a very big inventory, very influential person in the investing world, the trading world, the skins world in general. And it's not every day you get to take a look at a 1.5 just about $1 million inventory. So in this video today, we're going to be talking a little bit about the situation, what's going on with him, what I think is going to happen going forward. But I don't want to get too deep into the weeds of it. You know, I'm sure a lot of people know the story better and have better opinions on it and can talk about it more. What I more want to take a look at is his actual inventory. Look at what's going on with these skins. Look at what kind of skins he has invested in, and look at, you know, what maybe a kind of dream inventory or, you know, something we can attempt to work our way up to might look like in the future, and just what one of the inventories of the biggest people in the scene looks like, because obviously our community is people interested in investing and interested in high-level skins and stuff like that. So I think this would be cool. Before we get into it, just wanted to plug my cash trading business really fast. You know, if you are somebody that's sitting on a ton of skins, who's maybe a little bit wary about the CS market in general right now, a lot of people are uneasy about the release of CS2, or they're scared, or they're nervous, or their value's been going down. People want to cash out. People want to get out. If you want to do that safely, quickly, efficiently, you know, you don't have to worry about getting scammed or waiting forever or the price is going down more, anything like that. Definitely hit me up over on Twitter. Twitter's going to be linked in the description below. We can definitely find out a way to work out a deal and to turn your items into cash, crypto, Zelle, PayPal, you know, Cash App, whatever is going to be the best for you. I've helped out a ton of people with this service already. It's been a lot of fun. Things have been going well. Both parties seem pretty happy. With that being said, let's get right into this today. So again, we have this guy here, Stack, and if you know anything about Stack, you know, Jesus has made many a video on him that have actually gotten quite popular. His first video on Stack, The Dark Truth About Stack, CSGO's most legendary trader, has 861,000 views. That definitely has to be like one of the biggest videos in CS investing history, if not like CS history in general. That is a very big video, and he has more videos on the situation. Of course, you guys should definitely check them out. The Stack situation, I scammed them and I don't care XD. Stack has been banned 5 months ago, so you know, this is definitely not Stack's first run-in, like I said, with some controversy, with some drama, whatever. There's allegations that he scammed people and stuff like that in the past. Again, allegedly, blah. I don't exactly know the whole stories. I've watched these videos before, but it's been a little bit, and like I said, I don't want to get too deep into the weeds of it. I'm not really, you know, gonna sit here and prey on people's downfalls. Yeah, I hope, you know, if people scam or if people do horrible things or try and steal from people, that they get what's coming to them, but I believe that's kind of how the world works in general, and I don't want to, you know, add to that too much in any way, because all of us are going to have bad days. All of us are going to be going through shit. And, you know, one day you're piling shit on somebody else, and the next day, you know, you're the one having the bad day, or the drama, the controversy, or whatever. People are piling shit on you. Who knows? Whatever. You know, if he's been doing some shady stuff, he's going to get what's coming to him, whatever. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to kind of shit on him more. But like I said, obviously I don't support any of those things. And I'm not saying like, oh, you know, he's potentially not a great person or whatever. But what I think is way more interesting is checking out his inventory. And obviously, if you click on his Steam community profile right now, you will not be able to see much. It's just kind of empty right now. It's private or banned or whatever. I'm not sure exactly how all this stuff works. We can't really find out much here. But what you can do is click on the priceempire.com link here and actually take a look at his inventory and kind of what was going on here. You can see on Price Empire, they have the top list of kind of some of the top like public or at least known inventories in the CSGO scene. Again, I don't really know how they track this, because obviously a lot of people are going to have stuff on alt accounts. A lot of people are going to have stuff in storage units. A lot of people are going to probably try and remain private, especially when they have inventories upwards of $1 million, which everyone in the top 8 does. I think this could actually be really cool to look through some more of these top inventories and stuff in videos in the future. Maybe that's something you guys want to see. I don't know, but what is cool here is that I didn't know Zipple was in the top 8. He's at 1.01 million. That's pretty crazy. The top guy here is listed at $2.21 million inventory. These are buff prices, by the way, I do believe. So again, if you're considering like Steam prices or anything like that, these prices are going to be even higher, if not pretty significantly higher. Obviously, a lot of these items you can't even sell on Steam just because of price limits and stuff like that. But you'll see here, Stack listed as the number 3 public inventory on Price Empire. And we can dive into some of what is currently banned. And these numbers aren't going to be entirely accurate because a lot of this stuff is fairly illiquid and, you know, has no pricing data and is listed at $0 and stuff like that. So if all these things had prices, you know, you could even say that this inventory would probably be worth a little bit more. And I also want to look back to what this inventory would have been worth in like April or May or whatever, when the market was really skyrocketing, and it was about 1.6 million at its peak. So, you know, he's not that far down from all-time highs or anything like that, but some of the stuff he owns, again, some of the stuff valued at $0. Some interesting stuff. A lot of StatTrak knives. Again, StatTrak knives are overall going to be pretty illiquid, especially some of these less popular, kind of skins or whatever you want to call it. Less popular designs like Scorch, Urban Mask, Boreal Forest, Urban Mask, you know, Safari Mesh, stuff like that. So a lot of these things don't sell all that often, but obviously knives are going to be, you know, pretty stable investments, pretty good investments overall. Some of his cheaper stuff here. He has Karambit Ultraviolet 2, M9 Bayonet. Obviously very, very cool. Just tons of knives. He has tons of stuff here. Not a lot of it has data, but now we're going to get into some of the cheaper stuff, which, you know, it's just going to be a lot of souvenir stuff. A lot of these stuff, I don't know if it's just play skins or why he owns some of this stuff. I have to assume, you know, some of it's probably low float. Some of it's probably, used for trade-ups or collectible in some reason. Maybe some of it's stuff he just randomly has. We can see here that he is, at least to some extent, some kind of Paris enjoyer, as he has some Paris Legend sticker capsules. So, hey, that's cool to see. Even somebody with one of the biggest inventories in CS history still believes in Paris to some extent or holds some Paris capsules for whatever reason. Obviously, they haven't been killing it as of late, but definitely something interesting to note there. He has a couple patches. He has some Vanguard patches. He has the Payback patch. A lot of this stuff is still, you know, 20, 30 cents. So obviously this is not even a drop in the bucket. Some more Paris capsules. He has a Shattered Web patch. He's got some Snakebite cases. That's just like stuff coming from the common drops. And a lot of this stuff might be stuff coming from drops as well, but it's a lot of souvenirs, a lot of StatTraks for some lower end skins. Some of the, you know, moving up a little bit, getting closer to the dollar range. Still nothing too crazy here. Hydra patch. You still got a decent amount of patches, a lot of souvenir skins, which, you know, obviously with the stickers on them and stuff, might even be a little bit more than they're listed here. He's got some Chroma 3 cases, Gamma 2 cases. Obviously, cases are always going to be good. He's got the Crazy Banana patch. He's got the CSGO patch pack. Definitely some interesting things to know. Obviously, things are just going to get crazy and crazier as we get closer up. He's got some agents, which is cool to see. Again, I'm a pretty big fan of agents. I don't own any agent positions right now, but that's definitely something I think are going to be pretty safe and good investments over the long term. He's got a Gamma case here. Cases I really think you cannot go wrong with pretty much ever in Counter-Strike, but especially right now. He's got a pin here. He's got the Lambda pin. He's got the Office pin. Still not really seeing anything too crazy in terms of skin just yet, but we're starting to get closer and closer to the $10 range. Some stuff will start to get pretty cool. He's got an Apotheris. Again, ton of souvenir stuff. He's got the Global Elite sticker. One of the first stickers we've seen so far in here. He's got another agent, tons more souvenir skins, tons more StatTrak skins, another agent there. We're starting to get into the final 10 pages here, so these are some of the bigger ticket items, starting to get into $40 skins, stuff like that. He's got an MP7 Fade, he's got a Neon Rider StatTrak, tons of blue laminates. These are some, the AK-47 blue laminate with a bunch of Titan hollows on it. That's obviously crazy. He's got the Envious Cato 15 hollows. He's got crown foils on this one. This one has another Titan hollow. This is a 4 times Titan hollow. So now these are starting to get into some of the very, very cool skins. And again, these prices aren't even totally accurate because obviously this AK Blue Lamb times 4 Titan Hollow from Cato 14 is going to be worth a lot more than $29. So his whole inventory might even be worth a lot more than the $1.5 million that it is listed at. Again, tons more souvenir stickers, souvenir skins and stuff like that here. Don't see anything too crazy on this page, but I'm just kind of looking really quick. Definitely a lot of cool stuff. He's got the Gut Knife Marble Fade, Gut Knife Doppler. Obviously, a lot of Doppler skins having a lot of buzz right now and getting some buffs and everything. He's got some more Cato 14 crafts, Hellraisers times 4 on the M4A1S Atomic Alloy, factory new StatTrak. That's pretty cool. He's got an iBuyPower Cato 14 on his Desert Eagle Cobalt Disruption. That's definitely a cool craft. Some Cato 15s going on here. I know Cato 15s are definitely starting to get a lot of popularity and a lot of kind of shine right now. Tiger Tooth Flip Knife, Temu Cow, which I'm a big fan of. I think that's going to do well in the long term. It's got so many Titan Hollows, Cato 14s on stuff. There's a P2K Ocean Foam. That definitely seems like an interesting craft. Not sure if I see anything else too crazy here, but again, we're starting to get close. We're in the final 5 pages. We're into, some really, really high-end skins at this point. A ton of crown foils. Obviously, people are not totally loving what the crown foils are looking like so far in CS2, but crown foils still, I think, are going to be a very, very good investment over time and could still get changed by Valve. Who knows what's going to happen? He's got a tier 4 AK-47 case hardened factory new. He's got a black lamb with some stickers on it. He has a blue phosphor, which is obviously a skin I'm a big fan of, even though I sold mine semi-recently. But, you know, I think the crown foil collection is obviously very, very cool. That's something I'm a little bit jealous of. Wish I had some more higher tier stickers in my collection for sure. He's got some cobblestone souvenir packages. We know that those are big time, obviously, around $900 a piece. M4A4 Poseidon minimal wear. He's got a fuel injector. He's got some nice gloves. He's got more crown foils. He's got 2 bayonet Doppler phase 1s. Lots of cool stuff going on this page. We're getting into the final 3 pages here, so get ready to start seeing some really, really crazy stuff. This stuff is, you know, $1,000 plus territory. He's got an AK-47 StatTrak factory new red laminate with Nodus Vincere Cato 14, Titan Hollow, iBuyPower Hollow, and the Virtus Pro Hollow. That is a 666 craft. Here he's got the AK red lamb with the iBuyPower Hollow on it. That is disgusting. More Cologne Cobblestone 2016 souvenir packages. Some more very, very cool stuff. Gut Knife Ruby, M9 Bayonet Blue Steel, M9 Bayonet Black Lamb, Gut Knife Sapphire. Some very, very cool stuff. Final 2 pages. Get ready. This is going to be the even crazier stuff. He's got the Bayonet Black Pearl factory new StatTrak. He's got the Flip Knife Sapphire there. The Driver Gloves Black Tie in factory new. Definitely very, very sick. He's got the AK Hydroponic in factory new. He's got a case hardened Karambit in factory new. Huntsman Ruby, Karambit Fade, a couple of Flip Knife Black Pearls. He's got an Eye of Horus in factory new. Some Glock 18 Fades. He's got the Vulcan here, which obviously, again, that's something I'm definitely a fan of. The StatTrak factory new Vulcan, I think that is awesome. Phase 1 Doppler Karambit, super cool. Bayonet Lore, M9 Bayonet, Doppler Phase 1. He's got a Black Pearl. Some very, very cool stuff. And finally, let's check out what's on the last page of this inventory. Again, one of the biggest and best inventories in CSGO history. Yes, it is banned right now. A lot of people are expecting him to get unbanned soon. Who knows if it's just because he, you know, commenting on profiles or whatever. There's a bunch of reasons you get banned, especially, you know, somebody as controversial and infamous as him. He could be getting reported by people. He could have some kind of, you know, getting watched or monitored and stuff all the time. Again, I think people expect him to be unbanned soon, but it does also kind of show you just how scary it can be since you don't have total control of your skins and stuff. And Valve can do whatever they want whenever they want. So obviously, you know, holding a lot of money in skins, while it can be crazy and very, very lucrative, it can also be stressful, and there is a lot of risk involved in this stuff. You know, obviously, I know a lot of us have hundreds of dollars of inventories or thousands or even tens of thousands or whatever, and it can still be crazy and stressful and everything sometimes, but I can't even imagine, you know, having over $1 million in skins and what that's got to be like. So, yeah, here is the crazy stuff. He's got the Op Dragonlore factory new souvenir. This is ESL Cologne 15, Taz, Virtus Pro, and Team Immunity. He's got 5 Titan Hollows from Cato 14 worth about $90K each. And again, I don't know if that's recent sale prices or whatever. I think they're actually worth a little bit less than that, but still really crazy. 2 Reason Hollows from Cato 14. He's got some more Dragonlore, Souvenir Dragonlore, Battlescarred and Battlescarred. He's got a factory new Eye of Horus, 0.03. He's got a Navi, Cato 14 Hollow. He's got an M9 Bayonet Sapphire, another Dragonlore, an Owl, not an Owl, a Howl with 4X Titan Hollows from Cato 14 on it. Very crazy. Karambit Black Pearl. He's got an M9 Bayonet Black Pearl, M9 Bayonet Ruby. He's got the Karambit Sapphire. He's got the AK-47 Gold Arabesque. Another one, 2 Fire Serpents, a Bayonet Ruby, a Bayonet Sapphire. Very, very crazy stuff. Obviously, I know a lot of us out there would, you know, really love to have even a fraction of this, to even have one single skin out of this inventory, and it's a lot of stuff that we're all working towards. So I thought it was very, very cool. Obviously, crazy situation. Like I said, obviously, I'm never really excited about anyone getting banned. Don't really wish that on anyone. I can only imagine how scary, stressful, and crazy of a situation it is, even if, you know, he's maybe not the best person in the entire scene or anything like that. But did want to take this opportunity to cover what is a very, very cool and crazy inventory and get some of that news out to you guys. Obviously, there will be some people out there happy if he's banned because they think he's a scammer. There'll be some people happy out there if he gets banned because it means so many expensive items are gone and untradeable, and that's going to increase the prices of a lot of these higher-end items. But like I said, I think most people assume at some point he will be unbanned and everything's going to be okay. But either way, still a very, very cool, interesting, and crazy inventory to take a look at. And maybe it's a little bit of a motivator for some of us to, you know, get on our grind and get our inventories up and get our money up. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But that's pretty much everybody's video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.